Hello winners and welcome to this weekly, not weekly forecast is it anymore people? To this. Did you crush it this week? Well, you're about to find out if we actually did crush it this week. So yeah. I am a Miro, Forex Trader, economist, and helper. Shall we see? So, anyways, hi, Jay is in. That's awesome. And then, how are you doing? I'm very fine, thank you. You're awesome. Darju is also here. Welcome. So yeah, let's crush it. So this week is connected to last week, where we have a weekly Forex forecast on Saturday and also a weekly Forex forecast on Saturday evening. So this is basically us going through how can we improve, what did we do, how was the ride, was it difficult, did you lose money? So it's really going into the psychology of what did we do, what did we feel, what should we have done, what should we not have done, how can we take this away from this week and improve, because every week you are supposed to journal, you are supposed to remind me, I need to do that for the mentorship group, where you need to have a journal, you need to have a system of where you take your trades into a journal so that you can go back in time and say, how did you perform this time around last year? So, because that's what you kind of have to do, you have to kind of look at what have you done previously in the same period. Has this market conditions been the same? Has it been different? And then May has been a bit different maybe from last year's, but generally looking into what has really happened. Jay, how are you? I'm very fine. Jero, I'm very fine. Hello, Coffee. Hello, Pratik. Wapi. Poa. Mizuri. How was the ride, Sammy? Well, I must say to you all, lovely human beings of this YouTube channel, I must say, first of all, like I will say this a continuous throughout this video, is that I'm happy that you are here, that you're following me, that we together are making community of becoming better traders. I'm only here to help you, and that's why I'm here, to guide you of telling you sometimes what to do and sometimes what not to do. But nevertheless, I am happy to say that we're growing, we're stronger, we're better than we were a month ago. So, thanks guys, thumbs up for that. This webinar does not contain investment advice and is only for educational purposes. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened before doesn't need to happen in the future, and whatever money you have invested today can be gone tomorrow or gone now. So, stay small, stay humble, don't risk money to lose, and don't risk more than 1% per trade, don't lose more than 5% a month. Sounds crazy, but that's what I want you to do, so that you in the long run can be with me for the next 20 years. That's what we want to do, isn't it? Good. Crashed it! Okay, so what did I personally do this week? Should we go through that first? Is that what you want to learn? Or pound yen? Okay, we can do pound yen. Somebody wanted to put pound yen. Who was it? Ads. Okay, so before you go to bed, ads, we have still bearish momentum. Even though I don't like it, this is still bearish momentum. Okay, so am I on the right side? I'm on the right side. I would think on the right side. Okay, so it's still bearish. Okay, it's still going lower. It's still not bullish. So when we were here yesterday, I was saying it's indecisive. It can go up, it can go down. This was a pullback, or it can be a new low. So it all depends on what you are as a buyer. I must say, well, this actually, I should make a video about it, but have you, question, I want yes or no, question, have you ever made in one single trade 300 pips? Okay, yes or no? 300 pips in one single order or trade, not combined, not like 50, 50, 50, 300, okay? But we can go through this because this is actually where we should go through it, is this week, is this trade here. I entered at 132.40 and 132.60 here and here. I took profit at 29.60 plus or minus down here on Sunday. Okay, so that's my 300 pips give or take trade. So why did I do that? Why did I do this on pound diane? So I am selling off the monthly. We have a consolidation. We have a new low. We have a pullback to this resistance. This is the M3 for the month for those pivot points. Basically, this is the sell price. This area is the sell price. Okay. So I thought this was a new low. I had a pullback, too high for me, but it was a pullback. And that's why I entered it down at 140 and then 160 because, okay, fine, goes up. As long as it doesn't go above 133.200, I'm cool. It actually closed one candle, or went 1 week is at 133, and I was sweating. I was nervous because, well, I could lose the money, fine, but I just didn't want to. I wanted it to work out. So we patiently, anxiously waited until it made a new low. I didn't add here, but I added here. I sold here, and I got out around here. No, not around here, not around here. Around 130, and then it gaps down to 129.50, and that's when I got out of my 2 other positions. So profit. Woo! Hi Sad, Hypothetic. Hi Don Love. Apple Camino. What's your time right now? Right now is 19:30, which is 7:38 p.m. 38. 7:38 or 19:38, depending. US 30, please. I will do that later on. Yep, good. So all of those who hasn't done 300 pips in a trade, welcome to the show. Let's show you how you can do it. Awesome. But for those who has done more than 300, amazing. I have done personally more than 300 in one trade. So yeah. Where are you from? I'm from Scandinavia. So North Pole-ish, not necessarily, but yeah. So Mo hasn't, Sad hasn't, Dear Robert has, awesome. Hi Mima. Jay says with you, awesome. Not yet, ads. Well, welcome to the club, ads. I know you're in my mentorship group. Could you check pound Swiss sellers bias? I will, Mima. Can you show us how to use pivot points, Jay? I think pound Swissy and pound yen are collaborated. I guess you mean colorated. Done love, then you are in America / whatever. America? That time would be Oslo. It's Oslo, Berlin, Paris, Copenhagen, Stockholm. Ish, but not London. London is 1 hour ahead. No, 1 hour before me. So coffee, no, okay, good. So we have a couple of traders that, okay, we have to show them what to do. So if I was actually on the charts this week, I would have sold here, and how much would I profited then? 116. I didn't, but I should have. Another sell here at 176, 79 current in profit. We could have sold here. Well, that's a step up, so that's kind of, I don't know. Okay, maybe not. Let's say we already have that entry, 1, 2, and then entry here. I think I set a bit too high on this one on the group, but still. So 39. So all of this is profitable trades. Okay, so what do you see? Technical analysis. We have up, new low. Okay, fine. No new high. Oh, nice. New low. Oh, that sounds like it good to me. And lack of a new high. Let's go, sellers. Okay. New low. Let's go, sellers. New lower high. Let's go, sellers. New lower low. Let's go, sellers. New high. Maybe not so confident anymore, sellers. Hold your horses. New lower, higher low. Oh. Hold your horses. New lower low. Okay, good. Let's go, sellers. So that's how I would think about that. Then this, as a buyer, you would be very willing and able. But I would say maybe this pullback or this. Oh no, maybe not do. So maybe here you could have had an entry, or here you could have had an entry. Here you could have had an entry. So 1, 2, 3, 3 entries to buy. But I guess you would be break even or losing at least on this one. So for you as the buyer, did you enter down here? I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so that's my trade review for this one. Is this is an entry, this is an entry. So off this support here, okay, around 131, that would be your entry. And then here, around 131,300, okay. The next one is around 131.80, okay. And then break even or stop loss. And then you should not have lost on this one. You should not have lost on this one. This one, either BE or stop loss, fine. I can live with that. Yeah. So pound Swissy and pound yen, no, pound Swissy and pound yen is supposed to, and I find them a bit, yes, they're supposed to, but they're not really dude, because Swissy is a troublesome little brother that doesn't want to listen to what the big brother wants to do. So pound Swissy kind of doing its own thing, even though it's kind of playing along. So it's a bit of a weird kid. Not that weird kid is negative, but it's kind of just doing its own thing. Okay? So what does that mean? It just means that it's on the playground, but not necessarily playing trains with the other kids. Yeah. So yeah, that's what. So what is really pound yen doing right now? So as I see it here, I see bearish. That's because I'm a bear. In a bearish trend, okay? And then I would like a pullback up before selling again. Okay? So on Monday I would like a pullback. I might not get it, but I would like one. Okay? As a buyer, would you love this as a buyer? You would love this one, but not this one. So I don't see this as a buying opportunity until it breaks above 132. Okay? Namaste. Good. We're done with that. So that's that. Pound. So what else was the requested for? Pound yen. Use 30. So why are we looking to use 30, people? US 30 Dow Jones. Okay. It's sideways. It's sideways. It's sideways. Okay. Sideways. Okay. Nothing else here. Made a new low here though. But yeah, well. Sideways. So what can we talk about? Can we talk about the risk sentiment maybe? You know, I'm talking to myself, but other than that, you're responding. So what is really happening now in the world? So the beginning of the week, we were extremely risk on. Like, boom, we're risk on. What does that mean? Dollar's weakness, yen weakness, Aussie strength, New Zealand strength, Euro strength. but pound didn't. So that's risk on, right? And then the EURUSD went down. So what really happened later on? Trump started tweeting or talking, and he wants to blame China for the coronavirus and starting a trade war. So what does that mean? So Powell said on Sunday evening, whatever that was, that they're going to unlimited going to put stimulus into the market. That's positive. Woohoo! Okay, unlimited stimulus and limited QE is positive for the dollar, which it makes it's weakened. But and then positive for Aussie going up, Euro going up, New Zealand going up, and CAD going down, and CAD going up. Okay. But then it's soured throughout the week. But also remember people, we took profit early. Okay, we hit profit on the 19th, which is Tuesday. Tuesday, that's when we took profit. Tuesday. That's very early. So for the market to turn lower is to be expected. That's what you kind of expect of them taking profit. That's why it didn't continue higher and higher and higher. You say it made a new high maybe here. Some of you might see that as that. I don't know. I know you have been taught that, but that was our target zone. It shouldn't go higher. Now for next week, that's a different case. And what are we kind of doing? We are just slowly going higher. So are you expecting this week to just have shoot up like a rocket throughout space? Well, you could expect it, but that didn't happen, did it? For you. So a little pullback is good for you. Oh, what's going on right now? So yeah, and then was it pound Swiss? Yeah, no, pound Swiss. You can do that. Okay. This one seems to me to be a bit different, okay, than pound yen. I need to be here. Hi, Luca. Trader Raz, would you have sold the 50% retracement at 132.37? Yes, I would. I think that's the right one. 132. Retracement at 132. Let's see, 132.7. Up here, you mean? Trader Raz? I would just wait for you to respond to that. Is that 50%? Yeah, okay. Trader Raz, yeah, I actually did sell it. That's what I did last week. And then took profit this week. And then after that I didn't because it wasn't bearish anymore. And then I could have sold it here, but I was doing videos and preparing for making more videos, so I didn't do anything here. But yeah, that's what I do. I did. I sold at 132.60. A bit early, but nevertheless didn't go higher, so yeah. All right, and 132.40. So a bit higher than 132.37. So yeah, awesome, Mike. Then pound Swiss. I'm trying to go to pound Swiss. So this is a bit different. Where did pound yen did? Pound yen is up here, and then going lower. So yen is weaker. So Swiss is stronger than yen. Okay. And then it kind of got strengthening, which is quite weird. And then, so what is really happening here? Is this a double bottom? Hasn't had a new high yet. Or is it just, what do you call it, a wedge? Is that what you guys call it? I don't trade it that way though, but somebody always says, like, I know two of my students will say this is happening and then continuing lower. Remember, we have taken profit for the month. We have sold off M3, so we're actually done. Okay, that's what's happening here. We're actually quite done with pound Swissy, pound yen, pound dollar. So it doesn't need to do anything from now. There's no need to push it. Okay, so it's like I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it's trying to, I don't know, give birth to a baby that doesn't exist. You're trying to push a tree that you haven't made a cut to make it fall. You're just pushing a giant tree without making any other measures. So yeah, of course it can fall, it can move, it should move, but it doesn't make me feel anything because it's take profit and it's stalled, which is supposed to do. So I know, Mima. So don't, Mima, why are you taking away your messages? So Mima, I really want you to think, okay, what is the market conditions you want to trade in? This is where you want to trade. This is where you want to trade. This is where you want to trade. This might not be where you want to trade. This is potentially where you want to trade. This you can trade. This is not where you trade. But so you have like this bearish move you really want to be a part of every single time. Now it might be over for now, but a bearish move comes back. It's not gone forever. And then the other question is pound actually going to go higher? They're talking about negative rates, which is very bearish for pound. Okay, it was even falling even though pound Swissy, pound dollar was also weak, falling even though dollar was weak. So yeah, very, 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 very interesting pound, which is talking about negative interest rates, which is very bearish for it. Okay, so yeah, I would expect this to consolidate here before maybe it makes a new move. You need to yeah, okay, fine, Mima. Okay, so if you can write down though, M3 to M1, so monthly sell to monthly target is done, and from here on until June it's darkness. Okay, so that's when you should take profit, as here with that candle there, then you're done. Then you wait for price to do whatever it wants until June. So you start preparing for June. So what did pound Swissy do the past 5 years on pound Swissy in June? And then you need to find, what did it normally do? Did it normally do one thing, or did it do mixed things? What kind of market conditions can you expect in June for pound Swissy? So going by the 1st of the month, 15th of the month, 20th of the month, what happened after 20th? Up until 20th, I mean, that's really the most important range you need to look at, okay? So if you can give me a feedback on that you have understood that, then that would be awesome. Okay, I will go next. Pound Aussie. Okay. For some reason, we want to go to pound Aussie. I saw that later on. So, okay. What is the review for this one for this week? Okay, I think this is the wrong one. I didn't do it for you? Yeah, okay. So I remember somewhere in the line of, so this week, this is 11th, 8th, 18th. So what I just did, people, I just did a private session with Mima in the live, what she needs to do to become even better. Clear, awesome. So this is the pullback you want to sell. This is the new low. This is the pullback you want to sell. Continuation until 80.33. What have you done this week? We have just continued the trend. Nothing new. Nothing in particular. Nothing spectacular. I think this is actually the move. So, okay. Support and resistance, trend continuation. Like nothing. Yeah. Perfect entry. Perfect entry. Okay. Continue mission. Continue to sell. If you want to buy it, this is not a buy. Nicht nada, 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 nada. You need something like this. You need to go above this high, above this high, or somewhere, and then pull back. Okay? Yeah. Maybe actually something like this then, fine. Then up to that high, and then back there. So, okay, I would take that way anyway. Okay, that's what you want to see before you can start buying again. But currently it's continued lower. Okay, how can you draw M3 and M1 with TradingView? Can you please show us with any chart? Jay, I have done this personally myself, where I take M1 prices and M3 prices from my from my MT4 pivot point indicator on my MT4, and magically just find the same prices, add them on here. So it takes a long time for me to physically make lines and boxes for you to read from. This is not TradingView. This is me being kind to you guys, giving it to you. So you basically have to take the same prices, go through my videos again and again and again and again and again, and take them into your TradingView. So we'll have the same. Or you can just go to, let's say, Google, and you can Google somewhere around the line of pivot point indicator for MT4. Then you download it, and the rest should be quite easy. And if not, you don't know what to do, then I guess where you found the pivot points, they will tell you how to do it. And that's how you get your pivot point indicator. It's free, it's out there. You have to do the work yourself, because I did it myself as well. And I can spoon feed you with everything I have, because we're in a live webinar trying to do things here. So pound Aussie is basically that. USDCAD, I felt like. Okay, so what are we doing here? First of all, boom, target hit early in the week. That's the entry for sellers. Gone, up, sell, gone. Finito finale. Okay? Pound Aussie, pound gold. New Zealand yen, Thomas, I will try to. Let me see your MT4 chart. Okay, what's the rush for that? Yeah, so like why do I need to show you my MT4 chart? So basically here we had this coming down from here, fine, against my bias, I guess it was. And then we have now, so when, I know people ask about this, so I'm answering now. When is this reversed? When can you start buying this? Okay, so here we have the price twice coming down to it. Price coming back up to this price. I would say that will be the reversal. Then price comes back down again. So now you have kind of this. This could be your aggressive entry, or actually when you have a new high, you have an entry here. That would make you a 59 pips in profit. Okay, so naked chart, price coming down, price stopping, goes up to this price again, comes down, second touch on this target. Now you know that you haven't made a new low, coming down to this price, you're like, awesome. Then this is where you can aggressively enter. I'm not saying this is the perfect entry, I'm saying this is the aggressive entry. And this is the more conservative, because you actually have a high, you actually have a reversal, and you actually are quite clear that this is most likely to go higher. Are you very vulnerable there? Yes, you are. Then this is maybe the one you can consider. Stop loss is below here. And then what is your target, you might ask? Target is actually here. Target is hit. That's the target. Let me see if I can show it to you. There you go. That was shown. That was actually just a dummy account that I was just started out. But yeah. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it then. So here it is. This is monthly pivot points. And then what I'm showing you right now is the weekly pivot points. This is the EURUSD, and we're talking about USDCAD. USDCAD is here. By the way, this is a test account, if you're wondering, if you want to know. So I have some small money here, live, if you wondered. So yeah. So that's the same price there. So let's see if I can do that. From here to here, that's that. And then if you want to counter trend it, that's the target. That's what you do every time, every week, standard procedure, operating procedure. Both have gotten their way, they're sellers, buyers, done. Okay, awesome. Hope you're happy. So, then that was that. My small dummy account that I have to test out new plans and more risky. But yeah, so it's not my main account. Actually haven't taken any trades on it yet. So yeah, congratulations. So what else? Which was the next one? And gold. Okay, gold is quite interesting. So what I want to tell you guys is USDCAD has fulfilled its purpose this week for both buyers and sellers. It all depends what you are, buyer or seller. You actually got profit both if you knew what you were doing. That's what I want to say. For gold, it's quite interesting week. Okay, I would say it's a quite interesting week. This is a new high, but it comes 100% and more down again. And I said on Monday, this is the buy zone. If you want the buy zone, if you want price at a cheap place, this is the price to buy. Made a new high. No, it came back again, didn't make a new high. Came back down again, made a new low. And I said that was the plan B if you wanted to buy it. And it's kind of just stalling. So this week, as a buyer, you could have had entry here and made profit, or at least been in profit, maybe be in the end. And this was the second entry, double bottom, high low on the 30 minutes, and still be in profit with an entry at around 17.25. Double bottom, high low, yeah, good there. As I've drawn, and then just ranging around, nothing happening, nothing new, nothing. Okay. But yeah, no, also I am just going to take that away. All right, so I gave you hi Ba. So I just no, sorry for asking. Okay, I am a bit offended. I'm not offended, but I don't like whatever I do. Like how my MT4 looks like. It's kind of irrelevant because there's a lot of free things to do out there. And my point is, I'm not trying to push you my system and how I do things. I want you to gain knowledge and figure it out yourself. Kind of, I want you to have a knowledgeable outlook for how you trade. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to give you this strategy that gives you 30 pips in a minute, gives you amazing profits, gives you consistent profits. It's going to give you amazing long short positions and long positions, and you will bath in pips that you can never ever imagine you would ever have. I can do that, or I can say, go and find pivot points, go and learn support and resistance, go and learn price action, come back to me. Then we should learn psychology, how to handle your emotions, how to understand when you need to enter. Okay, then you need to have a fundamental bias, and we have to do fundamental analysis. Then we need to understand what moves the price, what influences price movements, what kind of pairs moves when, what is central bank doing, what will the central bank decisions have an implication to what you do as a trader. Is everything priced into technical analysis? Nope. Do I believe that you can become a successful Forex trader if you do your job? If I wanted you, if I could say, if I knew that somebody told me that you can become profitable trader in 1 year if you just listen to what I say, if you just trust out what I tell you to do, and go out there and see, okay, what is pivot points? Then you should have already done the analysis, because I've been mentioning it ever since September last year. That's what I do. That's the only indicator I have. I can use moving averages, but not really. Then I use price action, support and resistance, and a fundamental bias. I have a bias every month that I'm following every year. So I know currently, right now, I'm so looking forward to 1st of June. I can't wait for 1st of June. I just look at a comment. I'm sorry. So I'm also New Zealand. Okay, I will look at all also New Zealand. But gold. And as a seller, could you have sold here? Yes. And you should be in profit. If you sold anywhere else than here, I don't know what else you were doing. Maybe you're sleeping in a job, but this was not supposed to taking. This just fell. There was no reversal here. That's a reversal. This is where you sold. You could have sold here as well. Small profit. That's that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that was that. And what do I want with you and here and everything? I want you to succeed. You don't need to follow me, but I'm here to help you if you want my help. I can tell you that quite simple things. You need price action, you need support and resistance, you need trend trading, and you need pivot points. That's everything you need. And then you need to have a bias. Okay, those things. And the psychology is a different thing, but that can be fixed, isn't it? That comes later on. I have no clue what you're looking at, Sabev. Sabev gets a priority in my classes because he is a mentorship student. So what are you looking at? We have a new high. You have a pullback to support. Is that a buy? I think you've bought it. No, maybe not. I think you're selling it. So really, this pullback is not really what you were looking for, was it? But it's still bearish. As long as it's about below 0.7, 10750, look below here, you can still short it. Is this a good place to short? It hasn't reversed yet though, but if you get some kind of if you get some kind of double top, lower low, lower high, then you can sell it. Okay, awesome. So you need some kind of reversal down here though before you can sell it down. But yeah. Pascal asks, what's your bias for June? 1st of June, 15th of June, 7th of June. I have 3 different biases there. But yeah. I think I've said it before. but it's basically for the mentorship students currently that they know it ahead, and then that's the weekend before 1st of June. I think I will talk about it, what I will do anyways, but right now, basically, how do you do this, people? How do you find your buys? It's so easy and it's so difficult. You go to your pair, you go to the past 5 years and look at June. What happens in June? Look for a pattern what happens in June. That's how difficult that is. And out of that, you make your buys. Okay? No matter what, always do your planning ahead. So you can't go into June looking like a fool. You haven't done your analysis. You haven't done your price action. You haven't made up your mind of what do you want to see happening in the market. Okay? And if you don't get what you want, then leave it then. There's no need to lose money unnecessarily, but you need to have done your preps. And now you have a whole week until next weekend to do it. So I expect you by next weekend you have done it. Even though you're working, even though anything else, you have the whole this weekend, and then you have every day until Saturday next week. Then you have Friday next week as well. So I hope you will do it. And I will reveal on Sunday or Saturday next week what I will do ahead of time. Be sure. But right now, I want you to do some work. I want you to become the expert. Because if I tell you everything I know, what will you learn? Really? Okay? What will you learn if I tell you everything? And it's very fast. It takes you half an hour. Okay? You endorse trendlines. Broke trendline first time since the upturn started. Okay? There's a trend line here in sub-F. Is this one? Okay. Potentially, yeah. I can see that coming. But also, I would say that I don't know if I do your trend lines correctly though, but somewhere around here. So what are you looking at then? It didn't respect it. It was just a fake out. But yeah. Okay. Let us continue. Like you're putting me through so much stress, Sabav, because I don't know where it's going. It can go higher. So if it does break above 10750, it's going higher. And then if it doesn't, then yeah, fine, fair enough. It will continue lower then. And then catch any pullback if you feel like it's going to go lower, if it breaks below the trend line and then lower. Though, people, I don't do trend line. This is Sabav pushing me to do trend lines. Normal. Somebody came in the room. Anyways, so let's continue. Where were we going? Shall we see? Yeah, New Zealand yen. We can do New Zealand yen. All right. Okay, good. Then we have what? What do we have here? We have new low, but also this is how we all just went higher, 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 no pullback, higher, higher, no pullback, take profit. Done, dusted. That's how, yeah, that's how it went, New Zealand. And then it started to fall again, fall over, new low, pullback, sell, pullback, sell. Is this really a sell? I don't know if it's just a continuation higher because we have stopped and taken profit for the week, but that's where buyers would take it. And when would sellers start selling? Yeah, sellers would start selling once you have this new low here, pull back here at 65.76 and then lower. Might not be pretty at the moment. It might not be awesome right now at the moment, but that's kind of what is happening right now. Okay. So for this week, we had just a run without belief going higher. We have kind of no entry, but actually that's a take profit zone for sellers, so you should really be out here. And then it just skyrocketed on the risk on sentiment from the Central Bank of America. Okay, that's kind of that. So very roundish, and then is this a new high? Is this a new high? Not really. Well, marginally, yes, but not really much of a new high. So we're still, with that run, still going sideways. Nothing new. So where is bears living? Maybe here, potentially, but it can still go higher. It's a bit vulnerable, but still plausible. Okay. What else do you want me to cover? USDCAD I have covered. USD yen. Okay, so there's a different reason why I don't do USD yen, but okay, I can do USD yen. Okay. In the same period as New Zealand dollar, it hasn't moved much more than 100 pips. Okay, 100 pips for USD yen. Is that really a trade you want to take, or do you want to take? How much is it? 230 pips difference. 230 or 100. Okay, so this is where I have trouble. Not with you guys, but with this pair is. Again and again and again, I'm showing you every week. Once the yen pairs are weak or strong, USD yen really underperforms. Yes, it moves. Yes, it gives you pips. But do you take 230? Do you take 100? Okay. So for you, you're like, take it. If you want me to analyze it, I will do it. Okay. So bye. So this week, yeah, USD yen has been weaker than dollar in this week thing. Almost went up to take profit, didn't hit it, but okay, fine. Then came down lower, kind of buying again, but no, not really, just sideways. So this is Tuesday, isn't it? And since Tuesday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days, it has done absolutely nothing. Okay? Well, the other pairs hasn't done much either, but really for 3 days it hasn't done nothing. It hasn't done anything. So is that really what you want to do? Is that a trade you want to do? But okay, that's your entry here. New high. Ugh. New high, pullback, buy. Took profit here, it didn't happen. Maybe you lost those. Okay, fine. Pound dollar, I have done pound dollar J. Haven't I? Depends. Yeah, I have done it. You just have to go back in this video. New Zealand CAD, difficult one. Okay. New Zealand CAD. So, same thing, isn't it? So this is the low. This is kind of the pullback. This is the new high. That's when you kind of get your entry. But really want to have it back down here. This one and then higher high. Is this an entry? Maybe. New high. That's oh. That's an entry. And then that's an entry. And maybe that's also an entry. That's where you lost. So that went well, that failed. Okay, 3 entries at least on New Zealand CAD this week. and I guess around here that's a take profit zone. So this is still looking bullish if until it breaks below 185 100, then it's lower. Is it possible to do pound yen? I've already done pound yen. I did, that was the first thing I did, Bama. So you can just go to the beginning of this video, then you will find it. Okay? So really for New Zealand CAD, we are still bullish, continue to be bullish, until it breaks 1085 100. We are at resistance. But other than that, we have not been trading much. We have been trading this week, and I don't expect this to do much more. Sean just gave me the middle finger, thank you. So I will just jump over that then. Okay, no, well, I didn't do pound dollar then. Okay, I wasn't then. Okay, oh, no, no, okay. We'll do it quickly for you then, since I've been taken with my pants down saying something I didn't do. Okay, very quickly then. Okay, so really what you wanted to do here was plan A, and this was maybe plan B to sell. A pound dollar is still bearish, and if you wanted to sell it, new low, amazing, pullback, sell here, and sell here, maybe not. Okay, new low, sell, new low, sell, 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 new low, sell, sell, sell. Okay, so there you have 1 entry, 2 entries, 3 entries to sell. As a buyer, you might have gotten 1 entry here to buy higher. That's all. Why do I say this entry here? Why do I say this entry here? Because that's a new high. This candle is a new high compared to that high, and that high, and that high, and that high. You can take it here, but that's kind of still bearish. Still bearish compared to that bearish, but that's kind of where you can become confident. And then you got break even, stopped or lost, whatever. But that's kind of your entry, your only entry, by the way, to buy at 122.22. Wow, that was the middle finger, Sean. So yeah, maybe you have to go look. But yeah, so for pound dollar, we have 1 entry to buy, 1, 2, 3 sells. Still bearish, still heading lower, still no new possibility of going higher until it breaks above 122.50. Okay. Okay, then I think that was good. Euro yen has been requested twice by the same people, 2 different people. No. Euro yen and nothing else. Euro yen. Okay, I can do euro yen. Euro pound as well. Euro pound. So euro pound was requested by Connor first. I can do that first. First come, first serve. Just naked price action. Okay, that's what we can do every day, isn't it? So I wanted this apparently to come down here, didn't, and it hasn't really done a lot this week. It's not amazing. It's not what I would love it to do. Okay, so that would be a good place to buy. And then after it's just said bye-bye. So for me, it's maybe a buy here, but it's kind of struggling. Even up here, it's struggling to go higher after touching 109.50. So for me, is this turning around? So if you see a low, okay, so what you need to see here is very cautiously. So cautiously need to see this holding. You didn't see it holding. if you are a seller, you want to touch this one, pull back, sell. That's kind of what you see as a seller. As a buyer, you really want to go higher. So you can see this going higher, going lower here. But then you need the next one to be above here, then you can catch the pullback, or above here, then catch the pullback. Thank you, Sad. I can't see the likes right now, so. Yeah, so really right now, I'm struggling. It's not really doing what you want to do, so you need to step back, take a breath, don't lose too much money in the market conditions that is not favorable to your trading, and say, okay, prove me you are in my direction or not, okay? What does that mean? That you want the market to come to you instead of kicking it, or what's the word for it? Instead of you running after it, you make it come to you, and you only look for price action that you want to see. If you don't see it, you go somewhere else. It's like, what is it? Choosing your friends, choosing a girlfriend. If your girlfriend doesn't treat you nice, you still stick with her before she becomes your girlfriend. So yeah. Talking about pairs and girlfriends actually quite a lot apparently lately. So you need to know her ins and outs, her bad days, her good days, her strengths and weaknesses. So what does she do when she's really happy? What does she do when she's a bit moody? What does she do when she's angry? Okay, so angry might be going nowhere, and happy means going skyrocketing. And right now, not so much. This is kind of maybe angry, moody, somewhere. So find her when she's positive again. Euro yen was requested for. Then I would do US oil, BTI, and UK oil. Okay, fine. Euro yen has done absolutely what the buyers want us to do. Buy and never look back, take profit, run. Run! Okay? So here's the take profit zone. And after that, it shouldn't go higher. And it didn't. And then it went lower. As a buyer, you're like, oh, I want this to buy this again. As a seller, ooh, I want to take this up again and then sell it. So it all depends. What do you see right now? Is this a buy or is this a sell? That only depends on your view. I would maybe love it to stop here to respect this resistance here and make it continue higher. Okay? But other than that, meh. Okay, for next week it depends whether you're a buyer. This is a good, this area here is a area at 1687. And then for sellers, you want to sell it from 1776. Okay, let's go next. So it did what it did. Boom, boom. I haven't done boom with this webinar today. Boom, 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 boom. Like we have hit so many targets. Not that I want to do it, not that I have gained from it, but buyers, the opposites, have really gotten profits this week. Congratulations to them. But if you have this week sold Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, if you have sold New Zealand dollar, if you have bought USDCAD, you need to go and review your trading system, maybe go to Naughty Corner, because there hasn't been any entries yet. Maybe on USD, EURUSD lately, but in the beginning between Monday to Tuesday, if you sold Monday or Tuesday here, you really have to go to Naughty Corner and redo your entire strategy and wonder, what on earth are you doing? Monday and Tuesday, there is no sell setup here. Absolutely nothing. Okay? There's nothing for you to sell between Monday and Tuesday. Not even here, that's not even a sell. We are in a range, so this is really where you sell. Now you made a new low, pullback, that's when you can sell. Fine, I can take that. But here, nope, nope. Good, 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 good. VTI and UK oil. Okay, we can do that. We are making a pullback today, apparently. Yes, today, yeah. Okay, new pullback today, new low. If you're a seller, you're like, I want that price here. That sounds like a good deal. You want it to reverse, so you need some double top, lower low, lower high, sell. Continuation. Okay, sub F. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you're a buyer, you're like, oh, all right, let me take it higher then. So then you need a new high above 134, pull back, buy it. So pull back, buy it. Okay? That's that, since we are taking profit for the month. So if this is the monthly take profit, if it's true, if it's the correct one. Though I must say this last week's, this month's pivot points is difficult because between my broker and this broker there is $4 or $5 difference. So if this is 33.27, my broker shows maybe 29 or around there. So really, Simply Amplified asks, any good trades? Robinhood, a pound is a snail. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Robinhood. Simple Amplified says, any good trades for 2 days? Two days, eh? Today. I'm not sure what I mean because it's Friday. Everything is done. Every take profit has been had. That is supposed to be this week, and we're going to the weekend. So now it's done and over for this week. So it's new next week. So yeah, checking. UK oil. So US oil and UK oil is two different things. VTI is the American one. UK is the Norwegian and British oil, which is also called North Sea oil, which I haven't done any markings on. So let's do it then. So this is kind of a reversal. This is kind of a high. This is a new high. This is the pullback, not pullback down to here. Okay. Consolidation, new high, new low, new higher high. Is this the return where it's turning lower, or is it just turning higher? That all depends on your bias. So 1 hourly, if you see here, you're like, okay, this is a new low. Then you want to sell it from 135 and above. No, 135.60-ish area. 135, 135.60. That area here. Here. So you haven't really gotten it yet. And then if you get a new low instead, you then sell the pullback. Standard operating procedure every single time, every single week. Okay, Pascal? Every single day, every single week. So how did it go with this? How did it go with the likes, people? I can't see the likes. It's not updating. It just says 6 likes. So if this is really that terrible, all right. Sorry, people. 6 likes today. I should really rethink my life of doing this because 6 likes each. Woo. Ouch. That hurts. BTC, Pascal. Who's into Bitcoin, by the way? Bitcoin. Okay, so what is really happening here? So there was a halving last week, and around this area, and then went higher, like yay, up to 10,000, and then that's ceiling, and then oh, that's a pullback, yay, that's a pullback, oh no, so it's a bearish again. Technically, I don't know about anything about fundamentally for BTC. It seems like a dump and crash thing, but technically, it's bearish. It made a new low, and if it's a higher low and it had or whatever you call it in this zone. Yeah, okay. On the daily it is, but it's not really positive to make a new low on the 4 hour, or even a 1 hour, or even on daily. So surely, if that's what you want to see, then yeah. 20 likes, 22 watching. Oh, nice. Nice, I have 20 now. Okay, that's better than 6 then. Thank you guys. Thumbs up on that one. So for BTC USD Bitcoin, I see strength around this area here, and until that's broken, it's still bearish. Okay, it's still bearish as long as it holds. No, it's still not. You cannot buy it until it's broken above. Right now, it looks to be more bearish and bullish. Currently, it could be falling again, if you might ask me technically. But then that's that. Okay, so we have 25 views and just 20 likes. And people have been coming and buying. Okay, I need to redo. So yeah, what else? Which else do you want me to cover? Luca, awesome. Okay, let's go through what we have done. We have done Euro Pound. We have done VTI. We have done Euro Yen. We have done Euro Pound. We have done Pound Yen, New Zealand CAD, Pound Dollar, BTC, XPD USD. I don't know what that is even. Is that the US oil? There's some funny thing here. USD Yen we have done. USDCAD gold, and thanks a lot. You're welcome. New Zealand Yen, I think I did. How can you draw M3 and M1 on your trading view? I do that manually from my MT4 account. Pound Aussie, USDCAD gold, done. 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 I found something. Silver. I haven't done silver in ages, man. You know, right? All right, mate. Look at this, mate. I said, what did I say this week then? Okay, all right then. I think I wanted to go lower this might. It's definitely making some sort of new low here. Maybe I'll pull back to sell again. But of course, you can just go higher. No worries. So if you want this to go higher, you want to have a new high, pull back, buy. Kind of the situation. If you're a seller, you're looking into this area here between 17 to 37 and current market price, which is 1701. Okay, this area you want to look to sell, even though this webinar does not contain any investment advice at all. It's only for educational purposes. Okay. CAD Yen. Yeah, XPD, what's that really? XPD, let's see. Palladium, oh, okay. Yeah, silver, did I do silver? Yeah. So if you want silver, you need a new high. What has it done this week? Well, it seems like it reversed. So you are allowed to sell as a seller. It seems to me this is support. This is just a new high, coming pullback, buy. Okay. Awesome. Done and dusted. You can't sell here. No, we don't allow to sell here. So yeah. That's kind of the support. But if it then goes below here, then you can take it down. But really, this is really amazing support for buyers. So don't believe it won't go up, but yeah. Ad says CAD Yen. We can do a CAD Yen. Okay, really interesting. This is a lovely pattern. Okay, double bottom, higher, high, higher, low on the 4 hour. Awesome. So definitely that's what I would do, but I don't know what Palladium does with my trading patterns, but a really awesome buy opportunity. CAD yen has made a new high, but not really, still in a range. Okay. Has made a new low and is continued to look bearish as long as it's still below 77.60. Okay, that's that. Where is my CAD yen here? So this is this week. Buy, take profit, done, dusted, don't do anything else. It goes a bit higher, goes a bit blah, 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 makes a new low, pullback, sell, continuation. That's that. Nothing else. Until it breaks above 77.60, you can look into it again. But other than that, okay, awesome. USD Swissy and New Zealand Swissy has been requested for. Okay, in the same time period, I'm just going to refer you to this one. In the same time period, we opened here. We have moved 0 pips this week. We're back into where we started. So if you are thinking, oh, this is an amazing trading opportunity to trade USD Swissy, no. Okay. So apart from my chart, this looks very bearish. No, this looks very sideways, sorry. Bearish. This looks very bearish, people. Is this what you want to trade? Is this an investment you want to take? Okay? If you say yes, I would say, all right. But I can't see any reversals, I can't see any trends, I can't see any pullback. It's just a V shape, down, up. Done. Done and dusted. Finito finale. Go home. Like, I can't see any pullback. I can't see any entries for anyone at all this week. Okay? So I just want to jump, move on, continue. Because fundamentally, it's supposed to be weak. Both of them should be weak this week. Okay? So any upstall. So has anyone never seen me before? Is there anyone who's totally new to this channel? Okay? Did I see Sebastian? Yes, for Sebastian. Oh, welcome back. I missed you. So is there anyone who's completely new to this channel? Never seen this beautiful face ever before? Narcissism, I know. I know. I resemble Trump sometimes. Anyone who's never seen my face before? Because tomorrow at around 2:30 p.m., which is in 18 hours from now ish, no, maybe not, 17 hours from now, I'm going to post the weekly Forex forecast for next week. I really want you guys to look at it because it's really me diving into the USD pairs. It's pre-recorded, so it's not a live session. I really want you to come there at 2 p.m. and really look at it and really put it into your plans and say, what do I even say? What risks am I saying? What stop losses am I saying? And what targets am I saying? Does that fit your bias? Does that fit your view? Does it fit what you want to do? If it doesn't, okay, sorry. But if it does, I hope that it helps your trading. Okay. This week on New Zealand yen, that's kind of where it just started. It just went straight up like a rocket. This is a rocket trade. Okay? No major pullbacks unless you maybe go down to the 15 minutes, and that would be something here maybe. Double bottom, higher high, higher low. There. That would be entry around 57.80. But nothing more than that. Until it took profit and gone. Okay? And I have apparently said I want to have this down again before coming back up again. Okay? Apparently not. Didn't happen. Sorry, guys. What's the target? I believe it's up in here. Like, it just looks like it's... Nah, not you. It just looks like it's here. To me. Just by the price action. Okay? So it hits early, goes sideways, doesn't do anything. And now it looks like it can actually continue higher because this one looks still to be rather bullish still. This is not bearish. So if you want to be a bear, you want to have a price close below 59. If you're a bull, you want to have a close above 59.50. Always. All right. So yeah. Then I want to say one last pair. One last question. What can I help you with? That's why we're here. But I feel like I've covered a lot. And okay, another thing. Let me tell you this one then. I want you to become a successful Forex trader. I have seen, I'm not going to tell you names, but I know some of you. Some has sold Aussie dollar, Euro yen, pound yen potentially, New Zealand dollar, no, New Zealand USD. So all the USD pairs. So sold so bought dollar against the trend on Monday and Tuesday. It's not a death sin, but that's not the trading you want me to do. I want you to do. I want you to have, it's like buying against here. There's no thing saying this is reversed, this is going higher. I want you to be buying in this kind of a trend, not this trend. You also need to know and understand that price comes back to you, okay? So even though if it's trending higher, and you are a seller, it will eventually fall again. It is not the end of the world that's actually going against your bias. You just have to wait for it to come back again. And it's not really the money, because I understand that you can sell in a downtrend, but real money is really made by waiting patiently in the uptrend. Okay? If you can wait for price to come back down again in your selling trend, then you didn't lose on the way up, but you made on the way down, took profit when you were supposed to do, and you went home with profits. Okay. Now that this is trending, sideways, it's quite easy to say price does come back down again. Okay, it's quite easy to see that. But can you see that in a different trend? Maybe not on New Zealand Swissy. This is 1 hour. Okay, let's see it here then. So price goes up. Price goes down. So even though you have all December going higher, you have January coming down, and you still have plenty of pips to catch each way. So buyers got 260, sellers got 329. Okay, doesn't that sound amazing? You can get your profits if you just wait for your trend. Okay. Thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for being here. I need to work on my happiness because I want to be happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to have cracked some jokes, had some stories. Maybe not so much today. Sorry, I'm tired. But so tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to have a video, and Sunday we're going to make the Forex like this, just the Forex forecast for next week. Then if you want to check out my strategy, my entire strategy is in my YouTube channel. If you want to look at that as well. And my reversal strategy is also in my YouTube channel if you want to check out that. But until then, I think I see you tomorrow then. I think that we're going to have a blast time tomorrow as well. Okay? Take care. Peace out. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. And don't risk more than 1% per trade. And we take it from there. And if you want my help, Discord channel below.